What's up, guys? Today I want to talk about 3 huge but fixable anxiety mistakes. You want to make sure you watch this whole entire video if you struggle with anxiety. If you start working on these things today, I promise you it's life-changing. Things start to get better. Recovery actually becomes possible. All right. If you struggle with anxiety, be sure to subscribe here if you're new. Go down in the description either during this video or after. Tons of resources that can help you out with your anxiety. The first mistake most people make, especially in the beginning, is they get stuck in the information seeking, raising their awareness, I guess I could say / reassurance or external reassurance phase, and they never put any of the information that they get into action. And you could be waiting for months or years to do this. For me, it was months. I would just sit in front of my computer. How can I beat anxiety? How can I do this? What's the fastest way to cure my anxiety? Looking up a lot of research on symptoms. And I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning that is helpful. You need to have some level of awareness. You need to have information on what you're dealing with. You need to kind of know how anxiety works, why you feel the way that you feel. But eventually you have to take action and put these things, well, into action. You have to go out there, you have to expose. Stop just reading about that diet for weeks on end without going out purchasing the groceries that you need and starting that diet. And I know diet alone isn't gonna fix everything. I'm just trying to give you an example. Exercise. Some of you are looking up routines. Some of you are just buying all kinds of stuff, but you're not putting any of it into action. And if you are not doing that, guys, things are not going to get better after a certain point. You only can get so much awareness. Motivation, especially external motivation, will only get you so far. Some of you sit on the computer watching motivational video after motivational video. You know, a lot of you will watch my videos all day. All right, not a lot of YouTubers will say this, but I don't want you to watch my videos all freaking day. Watch a few, take, even if it's one small thing that I say, and decide this week I'm gonna do what he suggested, right? Because at some point, you can get so overwhelmed by so many conflicting ideas from either YouTubers or books or whatever, you get so overwhelmed you don't even know where to begin or where to start. So start with something small. A second mistake a lot of people make, and this is crucial because if you don't change this, recovery is almost impossible. If you want to recover, you have to change as a person, right? Your lifestyle has to change. In order for your lifestyle to change, you have to detox your environment. You have to actually make it conducive for recovery. Now, whenever I say detox, I know a lot of you are instantly thinking like drugs or alcohol, and sure, people do struggle with that. Some of you struggle with that. Yeah, you do have to start getting away from those things and getting rid of them to have a chance at recovery because it just holds you back or you just stay in place, right? But I'm talking about all kinds of things, guys. It could be the food that you keep in your cabinets, right? The junk food, the processed food. You got to detox. You got to go through that fridge, get rid of the stuff that's not helping you. Some of you refuse to give up caffeine or energy drinks or pre-workout, knowing that this stuff triggers you. We could say that about tobacco. And we can go even further. The people in your life. What crowd are you hanging out with? For some of you, that crowd is actually one of the things that led you to anxiety. If we are surrounding ourselves with negative-minded people, that is only going to hold you back. What's the content that you watch on TV? Maybe you should go through and detox that, right? Detox your environment. Put positivity in front of you, right? Whether that be with people or the things that you're reading. Change your office up. Put some good things here. Put some good things on the walls, right? Clean out that fridge. Get rid of all the distractions. Try to put space between you and negative people that are only going to hold you down. Negative crowds. Get rid of all the substances that are holding you back from your recovery possibilities. And this next one, guys, is huge because it'll keep you from exposing yourself to your triggers or your fears, right? Ultimately, we have to face our fears to overcome them. And we get this weird idea that we can get rid of our anxiety, get rid of our fear with either our routine or just, again, seeking information and getting awareness. And then we can go out there and just drive again or fly again or go back to work or magically I'm not anxious in public, right? Now I don't get anxious when I'm on the phone or if I have to speak in public. I'm not anxious during an interview or whenever I go to the grocery store. My routine is so badass, you know what I mean? Routine is important, especially in the beginning. You need structure. You need awareness. You need some external reassurance in the beginning to find out that you're not alone, to find out that anxiety is causing this. That by itself is not going to clear all this up, right? There is still some fear there that you have to fix. So For instance, if you have a issue with driving, you're having panic attacks, and you have this routine, can that take the edge off? Sure. Maybe now you're not getting into the car like a loaded gun, right? You're not shaky from the get-go. Maybe you have a little bit of swagger and confidence now because a routine, if you work out, do the cold shower, healthy breakfast, do some mindfulness, it's going to set you up for success, yeah. But your subconscious still associates driving with all the panic attacks that you've had. So you're still going to have to get through a barrier where you're doing the right things. You're facing your fears and you're exposing yourself to them, but you're still going to get symptoms. That's where you have to change your response. That's where you have to stop avoiding. A lot of you are trying to do exposure, but the minute those symptoms come back, you're like, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. All right? Your routine and all that stuff will get you so far, right? Only so far, excuse me. And after that, you're technically never going to be ready. You just have to go. You just have to go expose yourself and start pushing through that barrier little by little. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hit like if you got value, and please go down the description. Try out my course, Elite Anxiety Bootcamp. I've been putting tons of reviews on Instagram. I've been sharing them on my community posts on YouTube. A lot of you have seen it. A lot of you have gotten it. It is changing people's lives. I put those reviews out so you don't have to take my word for it. If you want a step-by-step blueprint on how I overcame panic attacks, health anxiety, generalized anxiety disorder, that is down there. There's some other resources down there. Check that out. I love you guys. I'm going to put a video right here. And until next time, guys, keep fighting. Bye.